Yo guys, Ashman2 here, what's going on? What is a cartoon without sound effects? I don't know. Pretty boring, let me put it that way, man. There's nothing worse than watching a cartoon, or there's nothing worse than me producing a cartoon and there's just no oomph, there's no pizzazz, there's no power, there's no ambience to it. Sound effects make such a huge difference. I've been using them from way back in the day. Way back in the day. It really makes a big difference to your stuff. So if you're a cartoonist and you're not using sound effects, use sound effects. Literally, I'll show you right now. Like, I've got an absolute wealth of sound effects and a massive library that I've just been compiling over maybe since 2013. Like, if you look at here, literally all of this, just all sound effects that I've downloaded from YouTube. That's all I do. I just go on YouTube, check out sound effects that I want, search them up, see if they work, and if they do, I just download it. And I'll show you how to download it in a second. But look at this, man. All this stuff since back in the days of doing the Uni Tunes, the Saw series that I did at W. White Hilton, everything, man. I still use a lot of these. I can just reuse and just repurpose. And if you want to make it different, you either search in there for something different, or you can change the pitch in my programs that I use. That's usually Filmora, which is this program here, which I'll open up soon and show you how I do it. I used to use Cubase, but I haven't got the rights to it at the moment, so I can't open it. I haven't got the membership anymore, so it's what it is. But I use Filmora to compile these sound effects together, and it does a pretty good job, so that's cool. It's primarily for filming and videos and stuff like that, but it's multi-purpose. You can use different layers and things like that. So when you can just import it, I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so this is what I got, man. Loads of stuff, like different subfolders, even the Warner Brothers that I downloaded, the Hanna-Barbera stuff, sound effects folder. So you know, there's like when they're running and things like that. You know, you hear that on Scooby-Doo, that little when they're running off. Like, it's got all of that stuff in there, man. Everything you need is in this folder. It's nuts. But yeah, I'll show you how I do it, man. So say I'm making a cartoon and I need I don't know, like a bubble pop. So literally open up Google like I've done now, then go to YouTube, open up YouTube like I've done now, type in bubble pop sound effect, press search, and that's what comes up. Check this out, listen, see if it works. Yep, that's cool. I like that. Whatever, is what it is. Then I go to here. What if I disappear? Then I go to here, copy the link, open it up, and then do FLV. FLV to biz is absolutely perfect. So you can literally opens this dialog, so you can ignore that weird stuff. Open all this dialog, enter the link to media. So you copy the URL that you just copied from the YouTube link, post it in there, then press the convert to and make sure it's on MP3. You can do all sorts of stuff. You can download videos as well, MP4 to HD, AVI, but we need MP3 because we want sound. So convert to MP3, take like a matter of minutes or seconds. You have all this smut that comes up, then press download again, just open this, and then presto, there you go. You got it as a file and it'll be in your downloads folder. You go over to here, and it's right there, bubble pop sound effect. Now, this is how I get into the cartoon. So let's say, for example, I've got a cartoon that I need a bubble pop sound effect. So I just open Filmora. This Filmora is what I use alongside After Effects for mastering. After Effects sometimes can be a bit slow. It's a powerful program, but it can sometimes be a bit slow. Filmora is a little bit more simple, so to speak. Then you go to full feature mode. Then literally, so the bubble pop sound effect is in there. Drag and drop, drag that in there, and go to the video that I want it on. So let's say I want a bubble pop in this video, just for the sake of this example. It doesn't fit, completely irrelevant, just for the sake of this example. I'm just showing you the process. Add, then drag bubble pop in there. Right, let's zoom this in, mute that, then cut down the bubble pop. The bubble pop will come just around this bit that I've put up there. I can see the sound waves there. So I want it at this point. Make sure the volume's up high enough. It sound a bit quiet in the video. Then play. There you go. That's pretty much it, man. Also, sometimes with sound effects and music, like if you YouTube is quite sometimes the URL, if you post the URL in some of these downloaded, or like you could just post your URL in a sound effects downloader online, a lot of the times it won't accept it because of the copyrights that are associated with that video link. So a way around that, I use this quite frequently actually. So check this out. What I do is use this as an alternative. So free PC audio recorder. So if you can't get a download, like I just said, and you know the pop on it rights, and you just can't get past that shit, what you do is to use this. So open this up. So okay, let's say we want, I don't know, free hip hop instrumental, and you're having problems with an online converter. So you just go to this, you check this out, say click this. Okay, cool, nice, that's exactly what I'm looking for. You press pause, take that back, then you open this up and then press start recording. Make sure it's at a decent volume, which it is. Turn up a bit more. Shouts out to Rujay, I use his stuff quite often. Press pause, then press stop on here, and then you go to your music folder, which is where it's saved at. It will save as this, that's the time and date that it was recorded. And then press play, and it's exactly what you recorded. Yeah, just like that, just like that. So that's another way around it, man. But make sure you get decent sound effects in your videos to make them sound good, because they make a massive difference. It's one thing with the visuals, that's cool, but you gotta add a little bit of flavor to it, man. What's chicken without seasoning? You know what I mean?